Hello friends, this is Dr. Rohit from Interdental Clinic and Rohit Productions. Today we'll be talking about a kind of toothbrushing which is called as Charter's method of toothbrushing. Well, before starting with this video regarding the Charter's method of toothbrushing, what we need to know is whenever we talk about any technique, what we need to know is the way we place our bristles, the way we do our motions, and the way we do our bristle movements. So before I start with this technique, let me just have something about this technique. It says coronally 45 degrees sides of bristles, half on the teeth and half on the gingiva. Okay. Then next it says small circular motions with apical movements towards gingival margin. It says small circular motions, and then half on the bristles and half on the teeth, coronally 45 degrees. So this is what the technique recommends. Now let's just start with the technique. When we are starting with the technique, as usual, this time I have got my brushes ready on my hand and I have got my teeth also ready with me. So let's start with the technique now. Well, why do I recommend this technique and to whom do I recommend this technique? Well, this is a technique which we recommend for the patients who have gone periodontal surgery, that is the gingival margin or the gingival surgeries, or the surgeries including the gums. Well, I recommend this to the patients who have got bridges, patients who have got fixed orthodontic appliances or fixed bridges, or have got abutment teeth, or the patients who have got interproximal spaces in between the teeth, that is wide spaces between the teeth, or the patients who have got teeth with their roots exposed, that is gingival recession is there. So this is the kind of technique which is being recommended. So while talking about this Charter's technique, what we are supposed to know is that how we place our bristles and how do we make the movements. Well, when I'm starting with this technique, what would be the disadvantage of this technique? The major disadvantage of this technique would be when I'm placing the bristles and I'm coronally, and then when I'm moving the bristles upwards to and fro, half on the bristles and half on the teeth, making an angle of 45 degrees, perpendicular as this, making around 45 degrees, half on the bristles and half on the teeth, and then moving coronally. So if I'm using this multi-tufted toothbrush and making an angle 45 degrees, half on the teeth and half on the gingiva, pressing them against the gingiva so that I get a good gingival stimulation and keratinization, I can use a to and fro short motion, apically pushing them, where I have my ortho appliances over here in between, or I have a fixed bridge or something, so I can give this circular motion. I can make small vibratory circular motion, or I can give placing the bristles half coronally 45 degrees, half on the teeth and half in gingiva, and then making to and fro motions. That is even better. When I use this to and fro motions, what I'm doing is I'm cleaning it towards the whole of the teeth, this making to and fro motions occlusally. So this is a preferred method. Where I'm using this on the upper surface, occlusal surface, I can use this with the kind of motion I have is I can use this like this, coronally 45 degrees. This way I can use it. This way I can use it like this, and this way I can use it like this. I'm using this on the occlusal surface, to and fro motion. That is what I recommend. To and fro motion. That is what I recommend. For the inside of the lower teeth, what I recommend is from the gingival margin towards the teeth, making an angle. So it was a lot of hand movements, hand dexterity, wrist movements. Bristle placement is a bit difficult. So these are the difficulties which are being faced when we are using this technique called as Charter's technique. Bristle placement is difficult, a lot of hand movements. So now we are cleaning the pits and fissures. We are using to and fro motions. For the inside of the teeth on the inside surface, we can use a sweeping motion and we can clean it using a sweeping motion. You can either use a modified Silman method or a Bass method for cleaning. So this was regarding the lower teeth. Now let's move on to the upper teeth, where we have the upper teeth. We can place it coronally and then using to and fro motions clean it. coronally using to and fro motions, clean it. So this is what coronally 45 degrees to and fro motion, coronally 45 degrees to and fro motions, coronally 45 degrees to and fro motions, to and fro motions. Now for the occlusal surface, I will be using them pits and fishes. I will clean them like this. This way I can clean it. For the inside, I can clean it with keeping the bristles on the gingiva and then cleaning it with a VAS method or modified Stimulation method. With movements on the gingival margin or the gingival sulcus and occlusal, going occlusally, going towards the teeth. For the inside of the upper surface, upper teeth, I can place the bristles on the gingival margin and move down. So this was all regarding Charter's method. This is a preferred method where we have appliances on our teeth, fixed orthodontic appliances or prosthetic appliance or bridge, or we have undergone a periodontal surgery and where the healing is recommended. So this kind of toothbrushing is recommended. It requires a lot of bristle placement, a lot of hand movements. Plus a major drawback is that when we are using this technique, we are not able to clean the subgingival plaque or the plaque which is accumulated at the sulcus, as we are placing the bristles half on the teeth and gingival margin and giving to and fro motion or a small vibratory circular motion and using this movement. So we might miss the plaque which is accumulated at the sulcus, or so that would create a problem. This is all regarding the Charter's method. Thank you for watching this video. This is Dr. Rohit signing off from Rohit Productions and here in the clinic, and have a great day. Thank you.